Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar. I'm coming to do y'all get your messages out to you. Listen, this is some good energy that I see. Okay, so it was a tower moment and it was an ending. Well, it was a tower moment, but this tower moment did create an ending, but it wasn't a complete ending. All right. This ending only this ending this ending was needed so you and your special person can know that the grass is not green on the other side, and that at the end of the day, when you find that person, you think you could just you can't just, let's see, you can't just handle people the same way. People are not the same. So it was lessons that had to be learned in this connection, and your heart was broken on purpose. Your heart has to be broken on purpose so you can learn you. Like my sister just said, we were just talking. And you have to, when your heart is broken, it helps you realize what you need to work on, not the other person. It's all about you. But at the end of the day, y'all, this is some good energy. This connection is going to be resurrected. Okay, it's going to be resurrected. You healed your heart. You've been, and you probably still healing your heart and still learning some lessons, and that's okay. We got the energy of the healing. Now we got to get the energy of being positive. Now when you are dealing with a situation like this and somebody pull their energy back from you, or they're not talking to you or whatever, that's cool. It's heartbreaking or whatever. But during that time that you all were separated, it was a lot of mirroring going on. You all was mirroring each other, meaning your thoughts were the same. You didn't, no matter if you thought that you pulled your energy back from them or they pulled their energy back from you, the energy was still there regardless. And sometimes just because you don't feel it doesn't mean it's not there. And but it had to be a balance in this situation with you and this person, because it was too one-sided. Anytime it's one-sided, you want spirit to come in and shake things up, because the universe does not respond to one-sided. One side, you know, since it's a balance, it has to be reciprocity. Okay, and the reciprocity is in everything that you and this person you and this person have going on together. So it was a lot of truth and clarity that came to you about your special person. This person, you learned that this person had some growing to do themselves. You learned that this person probably some had options, and maybe not just some options. They had a lot of options, and you learned that you needed to put more energy into you so you could feel better about yourself and do things different, because everybody can have a roster. They got a roster. You're supposed to have a roster. If this person is not your husband or your wife, you're not supposed to be sitting in this connection like they're your husband or your wife. And if y'all not in a committed relationship, you're not supposed to be sitting there like you're in a committed relationship. That doesn't work. And I know sometimes things play out so different with each individual case or relationship, and that means like it's a lot of homebodies out here. People be at home, so people might think like you don't have nothing going on, or people might think, or your person might think you don't have anything going on, or that you don't go nowhere. But first of all, that's their thinking, because everybody don't post where they go. Okay, I'm one of those people. I go places. I do go places, but when I go places, don't nobody know where I'm going. Don't nobody know where I be. And that's the way it's supposed to be, because you are not in that type of connection where you have to give an account. Like, well, I'm gonna go over here and chill, da 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 da. And you definitely, and I'm not a poster. I'm not finna post every spot that I go to. I don't do that. I don't put people in my business. So that's the difference. You could be one of those people where you a homebody, but at the same time you still go out and you just don't post a lot about it. And so that'll make people think that you don't have anything going on. That'll make your special person think that you don't have anything going on, and make them think that you're sitting there waiting on them, and you're not. Okay? But as you all go to this new level, okay, this is a new level. This is a step above where you were. This was needed. This new beginning was needed so you all can set new boundaries, first of all, and know that manifestation is real. Okay, if I can't say nothing else, manifestation is real. And know that that this had to be a major transformation for you and this person. Okay, it was a lot of healing, and it was a lot of clarity that came. And when you're dealing with clarity, and when you're dealing with new beginnings, and you go into it different. You don't go into it with your heart. You go into it with logic. And when you're logical, you make better decisions, because your heart can be deceived. Okay? But when you're logical and you see somebody for who they are, believe them. Okay? When somebody show you who they are, believe them. 9 times out of 10, that part of that person is not going to change. It's just that you have to change and see if that's something that you want to deal with. So I do see it's an offer coming in. It's a lot of love. I do see a lot of love. I do see a new cycle. I see reciprocity. I see where, I'm going to also tell you this. Somebody was in your special person's ear about you. Somebody was telling this person that they shouldn't be with you. Somebody was telling your person, and your person was discussing you with some people, and they was discussing you with the wrong people, so they got the wrong advice. And so they went towards something else where they thought the grass was greener. But see, no one is like you, and that's period. And since no one is like you, they realized that new, or this so-called new connection or person who they was dealing with was the answer, and they figuring out they found out that person was not the answer. Energy is real, and people show you their representative, and he met this person's representative, and this person's representative showed them that, like, I can't be bothered with this. I can't even be bothered with this like that. So it caused a lot of confusion, but this person needed to see and take a step back so they can see what was missing, or what they thought was missing from you, so they can come. But it didn't do nothing but make them realize that they need to also keep realistic expectations. They didn't have realistic expectations for you. They had they had different expectations from you, and it really made them go out there and explore something that was very low vibrational. And it is coming from them speaking to people that's low vibrational in their life, and they're speaking down on you, and they don't want them to be with you. So they listening to everybody instead of listening to their heart and their mind, and putting putting their logic and their heart together to make the right decision. And so since they did that, it's been a kumbaya moment. Okay, everybody need a kumbaya moment. Everybody need their heart broken sometime. And I'm saying this, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be mean. Once your heart is broken, You can never, ever, ever, ever break a person's heart like that again, how you broke it the first time, unless you don't learn the lesson. So there you have it. So with that being said, again, whoever this person was talking to, they didn't give them good advice. And this is one of the things I want to let you all know. Like, if you have a friend or friends or whatever, you got to know the ones that you could talk to give you the perfect advice when you're talking about your special person. You have to comprehend that everybody don't want to see you happy. And it's not just you, it's your special person as well. Don't nobody want to see people happy because they're not happy. People want to see people stagnant in their energy because they're stagnant in energy and don't know how to get out of it, and they're not trying to make a change. But I can see right now that your angels and your spirit guides and whoever you pray to, whatever, I don't know, whoever you pray to, whatever, they came through for you and they mended your heart. And now that your heart is mended, you are a totally different person. And I'm not saying a different person in a bad way. I'm saying a different person in growth. Okay? You have ascended. And by you ascending, you helping this person to ascend as well. And it's love here. You got love. You have stability. You have new beginnings. You have offers coming to you. This is a calm love. This is a love that it's easy. It's easy. It's gonna be easy now to love your special person. I don't know if this is someone from the past or if this is someone new. Only you will know. But what I see here, I do see newness and I do see a reconciliation. I do. It can never just be one way on this channel because I get so many messages. So it's going to be a reconciliation. This person been pondering on how to get in contact with you or how to have a conversation with you. And you have to do this whenever they come in or you come in or wherever, when y'all come together. It doesn't have to be all tensed up or whatever. You don't have to throw all the questions out there at one time. But it's okay just to have a general conversation and just say say what's on your mind. Okay, be respectful and say it the way you need to say it. But at the end of the day, you can't stop this love. You can't stop this love no matter what because it's here. And this is a connection through spirit. This is like this is a lot of, like I said, you all are mirroring each other. And when you mirror each other, it lets you know not only that this is your soulmate, but this is a connection from above. And when you have a connection up above, no one can break that. Yes. The weapons will form, but they won't prosper. So speak up. And you don't have to be confused. I'm not, set new goals for yourself, okay? And pretty much try to continue to manifest and be prepared for this reciprocity, okay? It's going to be a collaboration. It's definitely going to be a collaboration. It's definitely going to, because this collaboration has been forming since you've been in this hermit energy. And so you coming out of this you got to come out this hermit energy now, and it's time to step out. It's time to step out and ground yourself. And when you ground yourself, live life, okay? Just live life, because that's why it's here for you to live. Now, when it comes to your partner, you all have to sit down and discuss that. That has nothing to do with me, okay? You and your special person got some conversations y'all need to have it. But I do see stability. I see a lot of love. I see that this is a yes. I see that that both of you all are ready to work on this, and nobody's saying that a committed relationship has to come right away. That takes time, y'all. Like, committed, when you making a commitment to something, that's not an easy task. even though you might be with your soulmate, okay? You might be with your soulmate. You and your soulmate gonna go through a lot of ups and downs. And soulmates can be best friends or whatever, but right now we're talking about love. But when you're dealing with a love soulmate, you know, a lot of people don't realize that you're gonna fall out, and you're gonna fall out of love, and you're not gonna be attracted to them sexually. You're not gonna be attracted to them, just period. You're just gonna have times where you just don't want to be in their face, and that's okay. But that's why the song New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain? Listen to that song. That song is so powerful, and it's letting you know that it's gonna be some great days, but can you stand the rain? Because if you can't stand the down parts, you're not gonna survive in this relationship. And a relationship, again, doesn't mean that it's a commitment. A relationship is what we have. Like we have a relationship on this channel, but if you have to know how to navigate through your relationship. But this is some good energy. I do see that this energy is coming through faster. Like, it's coming through between now and the next, I'm gonna say, what I'm looking at, I'm not gonna lie, it's been saying now, between now and the next couple months. And so that's going to run you into, we're going in, it might even run you into the summer months. Nevertheless, this reconciliation or this new beginning with your new love is here. With your special person is here. It's a whole new cycle. When you go through things in life, like you take a step back to get yourself together, I promise you, it creates a total ending, and it creates a new cycle, and that's why you have to take advantage of this time and still get clarity, still get what you need, so you can move forward in a positive way. Everything is not always bad. Okay, everything is not always bad. Start journaling a little bit more. Pretty much guard your heart. I was in church for years, and that's one things that the Bible says: guard your heart. You got to guard your heart. People have their own motives out here. I'm not saying anything is going on with this connection right here as far as ulterior motives, but you still have to be careful and guard your heart just in case you miss something, because we do miss something. We can miss some things because we're human. Okay, guys, but you do have a new beginning here. This is your divine counterpart. This is your special person. This is your soulmate. This is the yin to your yang. I see love. I see peace. I see happiness. I see stability, family, communication. I see having a good time. I see like having get-togethers. I see collaboration, reciprocity. I see navigating through y'all issues in a healthy manner, in a healthy way. So, and I do see that you both want to work on this connection, and I can only say congratulations, okay? I love you guys so much, and I couldn't wait to get these messages out to you because they are loud and clear. So expect the offer between now and 2 months. And then if it carry on to the summer, that's okay. But I do see now and 2 months between now and 2 months for a certain group of you all. You have to understand, you all have to take these messages as they resonate. As a collective, do you not understand or overstand that I'm speaking to a lot of people, whether they look at the video or not? The messages are here. And so when I'm speaking to everybody, it's sometimes the messages might not be for you at that time, and that's okay. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. If you have any questions, just give me I'm gonna put my number. I got a number that you all can call or text or call me, where we can discuss some things if y'all want. But that's the number that I use for my private readings as well. So I don't have to know who you are. If you got a question, I don't mind answering it. That's what I do. So I'm gonna post that in the description, or I might put that in another video. But you all can text me, and you all can put it under the thread. I don't mind. This is how my channel is. I always have a number. So we're gonna go ahead and get back to that as of today, and just go ahead and just be prepared. This is some beautiful. Expect miracles because it's here. Expect miracles, okay? Expect a lot of passion. Expect a lot of love. Expect a lot of, you are somebody, the tears, dry your tears, honey. Just dry your tears. And just expect the best. Only put out what you expect. Don't put out what you don't want to happen. Leave that alone. Put out what you expect from this person. Write it down and go from there. And with that being said, I love you guys so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Invite people to the channel. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.